Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking today's dreaded D Rose report. I hope they do a movie about this guy. I really do. Movie or a book, either one would be great. WWE issued the following statement on their website regarding that WWE is saddened to learn that Ox Baker, feared villain of the ring for more than 3 decades, passed away Monday morning. I think just 4 a.m. or so this morning from, actually it's kidney failure. But he was a villain in the WWF for like, well, he had wrestled for decades. I'm not sure how long he was in, I think it was in the 60s when he was in WWF. Anyway, he was 80 years old, 6'5" behemoth from Waterloo, Iowa. And he became one of the most intimidating forces and, you know, known inside the squared circle due to both his unique look. Oh man, that guy is he's a horror story on the look, and his devastating heart punch. Over the span of an impressive career, the big man traded blows with the likes of WWE Hall of Famers Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes, and Harley Race. Outside the ring, if you weren't a fan back in the 80s, you might remember Escape from New York. He also put the hurt on actor Kurt Russell as the Brute, played and appropriately by a savage warrior in the post-apocalyptic world of John Carpenter's 1981 sci-fi movie. WWE extends, and we do too, their condolences to Baker's colleagues, families, and friends. Alright, a fan noted to Mickey James on Twitter that he had voted for her in the WWE.com poll asking which divas they miss. She wrote, hopefully not for long. I hope not too. I mean, hope she gets back in there soon too. But James hadn't wrestled since late last year due to she was pregnant, and she welcomed her first child on September 25th. And I think if she came back, the perfect match would be her and AJ Lee. I think they would. Their wrestling styles are similar, size-wise and everything, even speed-wise. I think it'd be a great match. Upcoming episode of WWE Countdown is going to be taking a look at the most unforgiving foreign objects, which we don't have no more. Nobody says anything like years ago about somebody's got a foreign object. They're, you know, I just everybody knows what. Well, they know what a sledgehammer is, I guess. Sledgehammer's not a foreign object, I guess. All right. WWE also posted a question on their website about if Stone Cold Steve Austin returns for one more match. I'm telling you, well, who should he face? Here's the option. They don't give you, well, I guess they got kind of options other than these people, but they said should it be Brock Lesnar, Undertaker, John Cena, The Rock, Triple H, Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Batista, another superstar with over 36,000 votes, though. Brock Lesnar is in the lead with 30%, followed by The Rock at 15% and John Cena at 14%. I don't like him facing Lesnar. I don't know if that would be a very good match. They're getting to be pretty good size. I mean, both are monsters anymore. And tonight's episode is taken at Raw, taking place from the Sprint Center at Kansas City, Missouri. And here's what they expect. Final hype for Sunday's Hell in a Cell. With a demonic structure is going to be hanging above the ring all evening. I would say until the end of the show, and then it's going to gradually come down and trap people in it. I don't know. And John Cena and Dean Ambrose taking on Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, and Kane in a handicap street fight match. That should be kind of fun. WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan, he's advertised for an appearance there, and always. Surprises, maybe. I always liked it when falls count anywhere and they end up in the bathroom back behind the place. Remember one time they kicked in the stall door and Big Show was in there sitting down. Oh, that's my sense of humor, I guess. Anyway, Kane recently spoke with Scott Fishman of the Miami Herald, and he said, "Wait, what about the Undertaker's streak ending?" Kane says, "I was shocked as much as everyone else at him ending the streak. I was going to leave it at that, but because it was such a shock thing, I'm still digesting to tell you the truth." I don't know what that meant. And will we see his See No Evil character in WWE? He said we did a crossover back when the movie first was released, which was great marketing. I don't know if Jacob Goodnight belongs in WWE. I think he may belong on the big screen more. And working with Dean Ambrose, Rollins, and Seth and Reigns, he said they were great guys. Where I was, where he was 15 years ago. That's great. He said they're hungry, got a lot of good ideas and energy. Interesting to see specific to three guys is the most likely to be determined in their own minds to be successful no matter what it takes. They could do that. Then I had a lot of fun working with them. And in 2003, WWE Hall of Famer and tag team legend, the Road Warrior Hawk, died at the age of 46 years old. Hawk was struggling with personal demons and was later diagnosed with cardiomyopathy, all of which saw him take nearly a year away from wrestling. And towards the end of his life, Hawk still teamed regularly with Animal, appearing once more on the WWE programming before his passing of an apparent heart attack at his home in Florida. So I haven't heard really cardiomyopathy. I'm gonna have to check that out. Anyway, former WWE announcer Justin Roberts plans to write a book about his life, according to TMZ. Hopefully, it's going to be a tell-all. I don't know. Maybe they don't want it to be a tell-all. Sources close to Roberts tells the website that he's currently writing about his struggles to break into the wrestling business and wants the book to be a part inspirational and part instructional. Roberts hasn't locked down a publisher yet, but he's meeting with potential suitors. Once he's done, you got to get done first. And according to the domains.com, WWE has won a lawsuit where they were trying to get the domain name of WWE.org. One person originally registered the name, was trying to sell the domain for about $50,000, but WWE left victorious, and the guy left with his pockets inside out. Didn't get anything. Earlier this month, the great Muta vowed to attack Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson during his visit this last weekend in Tokyo to promote the release of Hercules. The two met at a promotional event with Muta dressed as Hercules. No blows were exchanged at the event, but however, they did end up shaking hands. Boy, did that take a change in course, huh? The Undertaker was at the sidelines at Saturday's Texas Longhorns versus Iowa Cyclones, the college football game in Austin, Texas. He attended the game with his wife, Michelle McCool. There's pictures available, but it wasn't very good. WWE officially announced Hogan for this Monday's Raw. The story broke about a week ago, but Jimmy Hart will be with Hogan. Don't know whether he's going to be on camera or not. This is going to be Hulk, his first appearance in Kansas City in a decade. Last appearance, he won the WWE Championship title back in 2002. All right, former WWE superstar. I know you remember this guy. Boogeyman took to his Twitter account and posted photos of his recent trip to the WWE headquarters in Stanford, where he remarked, "It feels great to be home again. Never say never. Coming to get you." I would suspect he's going to be doing something right around Halloween. And after portraying a heel character who would taunt opponents with playing cards, Ty Dillinger tried out another persona at Friday's WWE NXT live event in Leesburg, Florida. According to a correspondent, he appeared as a dancing instructor described as a cross between Ravishing Rick Rude and Fandango. We don't need no more dancers, I hate to tell you that. Dillinger lost to Atami, who's sporting a new wrestling attire, by the way. All right, WWE Raw, last week on Raw, AJ left Emma to fend for herself, with the tag team match after the Australian native opted to dance rather than cover Alicia Fox. Don't know why, but mine was elsewhere, I guess. During Monday's Raw, Emma appeared on WWE app to say that she and AJ are BFFs. I don't think AJ knows that, but that's what she said. Emma says AJ hadn't got back with her yet. Alright, former WWE superstar CM Punk appears at the Art of Wrestling podcast this week and cracks jokes with KABANA. The episode was recorded from Punk's home in Chicago, Illinois, and during their brief exchange, KABANA asked Punk if there's anything that he'd like to say to the public. Punk then asked KABANA when the episode is going to air, and Punk tells him it will be posted on Thursday. And Punk replied that he doesn't have anything to say. And, you know, if they come out, I hope they do. I thought they were working on it about a year or so ago, a Jerry Lawler DVD. It should be as thick as, or thicker than maybe a part 1 and 2, maybe, of like Ric Flair's. Because he has got titles upon titles. I think, actually, he has held more titles than anybody. Just don't know when they're going to come out with everything. But hope it's soon. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.